Alright, what's up guys? I'm back with another video. Just show you guys a little snack basket that I created. We're gonna go through the process of it, so y'all just stay tuned. I'm gonna start by removing the Toolbox Tag. I'm gonna be using the Dollar Tree toolboxes. And then I use the dry foam blocks. You can get these from Hobby Lobby. And it's cheaper than buying the 1x1. You get this whole 6-pack for $5.99. So I mean, it's still $1 a piece, but it beats paying the extra 25 cents. Y'all gonna hear me say that a lot because I get a lot of supplies from the Dollar Tree, and anything that I can use to help save me a little money on my supplies, I will do it. I'm just gonna start by cutting this foam block because we don't need the whole piece. And then I don't know if y'all noticed in previous videos, when I use foam blocks, I always wrap them. Y'all know these foam blocks have like a little shedding situation. I always just grab me a little bit of tissue paper and wrap them up. Kind of wrap them up like a present. That's all. Set that tissue paper aside because I'm pretty sure I'm going to use it for something else. All right. Get all the residue away from the foam block. All right. So first things first, we want to secure our foam block inside. I won't be using a lot of hot glue, but I'll be using a little bit. So let's just go ahead and put a couple dots on there. I don't really need much. And yes, I have a wireless hot glue gun. It comes with a, well, it's not really wireless, but it comes with a base. And you just set it down on there and it keeps it hot. And then you can keep it off for really quite a while. I want to say at least 15, probably about 10-15 minutes before it goes back cold. And every time you use it, just put it back. But it keeps me from having to worry about a cord. So I actually looked up and found that on Amazon. So I want to say it was about 15 bucks, but it's well worth it to me, so I don't have to worry about a cord chasing me everywhere I go. Got an on and off switch on it too, so even though if you keep it plugged up, if you don't, either way you can turn it on and off. So I'll secure my foam block over here, and then we're just going to fill this with the paper. I remember my roll I told you about in the previous video. I don't need much for this section right here, so enough to fill in this area. And then we're going to cover it up with a piece of regular tissue paper. Like so. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna secure our popcorn. These bags have gotten bigger, And to me, they're worth every bit of $1.25. So if your dad likes popcorn, likes to snack on popcorn, this popcorn is very popular from the Dollar Tree. And to get this much in a bag for $1.25, I mean, you can't beat that. That's a good deal to me. So I decided to do a popcorn instead of like chips or whatever. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is get some type of securement on the chips. I mean on the popcorn. Alright, so now we got where we want our popcorn. I'm gonna use my ribbon. Also I want to tell y'all about this ribbon. I got it from Hobby Lobby. This is another roll of ones I told you it was 50% off, so it was $1.50 for 30 feet. This ribbon is sort of like the floral satin ribbon. This is the closest I can find because I needed multiple colors, and the store I got my other satin ribbon from don't worry about that, I'll pick it back up, don't sell it anymore. So I had to come up with a better option, and I looked up and found this particular kind at the at Hobby Lobby. So we're gonna go with that. I'm actually gonna put some hot glue on this tape. And secure it that way. It won't burn a hole in my bag, which I don't think it'll burn a hole in this bag, but you know, just to be on the safe side. Let that adhere. All right, and then I'm gonna take our ribbon and just see how much I'm gonna use. This is way too much. I think this is about right. All right, so ribbon side. And basically I just want to make a tie right here. Oh, that's too loose. Don't want to make a bow out of it. I don't know why I did that. Okay, yeah, that'll work. So I'll make a tie right there. Some of the snacks that I pick up, I don't know if y'all seen this or not, but it's pretty cool. Most men like nuts and trail mix and all that good stuff. So I found this one, the one with the M&Ms, because this is one of the most popular mixes that people eat. So I'm basically gonna take my little skewers here, and I'm just gonna put just a little bit of hot glue on the back, and stick it to the back of here, just like so. And then I'm gonna follow that with a piece of tape. I just like to double secure mine. My snippers here to secure. Do I want it that high? Yeah, that'll work. Okay, then I'm gonna use a little hot glue to secure it to the toolbox. Wait for that to should be connected here soon. Let's clean it up back here, get the little webs off. With a piece of tape. All right, so we got that part in. The next thing we want to do is get our pretzel chips. I bought this kind and the plain. I just wanted to switch it up in between the ones that I make. And these are the everything bagel pretzel chips, crisp, whatever you want to call them. So basically, want to take another skewer and we want to attach this to the back. Like I said, I use very light glue, but that just helps secure it a little bit more. And I put a piece of tape on the back. So you also want to cut this at your desired length. Then you want to try to put it in there where you want it at. Do I want it that high? Let's cut it a little bit more. Alright, let's try it now. Yeah, I kind of want it sitting on there. So once you put that in, you want to take your little tape and just secure it to the trail mix. And then I grabbed the 4 packs of root beer and cream soda. Some of these I'll use root beer, some of them I'll use cream soda. If you're doing it for your dad, your mom, I mean, sorry, not your mom, but your dad, grandpa, whoever, and they drink beer, then you can choose beer to put it in there or whatever. But because these are being sold, I chose to do soda. I mean, people can request other things, but I chose soda. So the first one I'm gonna set in here. It's gonna go right in between there. And then we're gonna take a piece of tape and we're gonna secure that down. I'm gonna raise this ribbon up some. Secure that to the popcorn. There we go. The second one, we want to secure this one into the foam block. And y'all always ask me how I get things to sit inside the foam blocks. Well, I'm going to show you today. So you take the balloon. These are balloon hooks or whatever you want to call it, where you know the ones that can be wrapped around the balloons. You can buy these separate, like on Amazon, and they come with sticks and everything. You can find these at the Dollar Tree, Walmart. I usually get mine from Walmart because it's easier. I mean, most time I order from Amazon, but if I'm out, I'll run straight to Walmart, and you get like 20, I think, for like $2, $1.97. So you can't beat that. So basically what I do is I go ahead and secure the stick inside. And I always put hot glue inside mine, even if I'm doing balloons. So just because, you know, if the wind's blowing outside, your balloon won't fly off. So I always secure it with hot glue inside there. And then how you get it to connect to this is basically going to hot glue it to the bottom like that. So you got your hot glue on there, and you want to just stick it to the bottom. And just hold it there to make sure it, you know, adheres to it real well. All right, we got it on there, and basically you want to cut it down kind of short. Yeah, that should be right, Lynn. So it's stuck on there now. So now you can secure the other bottle inside. And how I do that is I poke my hole in there first. Actually, I want this to go back some. All right, so I got it in there, and what I do is I take it back out and I put hot glue down in the hole, and then I reinsert it. That way it adheres to it and it sticks like that. So this one's not going anywhere. This one's stuck in between. In most cases I use it between bottle and bottle. I use a glue dot. I always want to add that extra securement. And that's that. And then we have our Slim Jims. Just put a little bit of hot glue on the bottom of the skewer. Stick it to the box. Add your small piece of tape. That's stuck to that. We're gonna go ahead and do our pistachios as well. You can get a 9-pack of these from Big Lots for about $5, I believe. And I believe that's better than just buying these singly one by one from Dollar Tree. Don't sleep on Big Lots. They got good snacks and, you know, reasonable price stuff in there. That's why I buy my cream sodas and root beers from as well. You'd be shocked what you can find in Goodwill. I mean, sorry, I said Goodwill, Lord Jesus. In Big Lots. I ain't been in Goodwill in so long. I need to quit sleeping on them too. Alright, so we got everything with the skewers. The next thing you want to do is just start securing where you want to put the rest of the items. And I want to stick some pistachios here. Make sure I get it in there. There we go. Don't worry about that ribbon, it'll be covered in a minute. And let's cut this down some on this pistachios, because we want to stick that there. And then I know I put this on the skewer, but I just need it for more securement. And that's just to secure this box in this area. It doesn't have a foam block here, but I still want to place. Oh, that's too much. Cut it down some. I still want to place the Slim Jims there. All right, and then we'll add our basket seal. I don't know if y'all saw one of my previous videos where I use the wooden fill sometimes. I get this from a store called World Market. As you can see, this is a very large bag. They fill it all the way to the top, and they're $5. And I use this on several baskets, just one bag. Because once again, I told you this is, you know, you put in basket feel. This doesn't prop. It's not really meant to be propping your baskets up. It's just meant to fill in the spaces and the gaps. So for these particular baskets, I chose to use this kind. I just like the way it looks. I use this a lot in my gourmet baskets too, because I just feel like it gives it an extra professional look. Don't want that in there. It's a piece of the skewer. As you can see, I don't use much. I just use it to fill in the gaps and the spaces. Hide that. Oh, I need to secure this to that. I just like to make sure everything's secure, so. Because this basket would not be wrapped. It will be sold just as is. Let's make sure we got all areas covered with the fill. And we did. Set this aside. I've already pre-made my bow. And how you do these, it's the same way I told you on the other bows. I'm just gonna grab a piece of ribbon just to show you. So you cut your ribbon at your desired length, and you bring it together, and you want to make sure both of your ends are even. And once they're even, you just pinch it together, just like so. And then you just keep stacking more and more ribbon on top of this. Multicolored, however you want to layer it. And just keep holding it in your hand. And then once you stack it on top of each other, you take you can take you some juke string. I use juke string because it's much easier. And I can attach bows at all times. And I just have to tie it. Or you can use pipe cleaners and just attach it in the middle once you got all your ribbon stacked up, tied up, twisted up, whatever. And then you just fluff the bow out. So by stacking multiple colors on top of each other just like that, I was able to come up with this bow. All right, so now we're gonna add our bow to it. I'm gonna turn this around. And the reason why I had this in the middle is not only to secure the top, but to also be able to secure my bow. And I just tied in the bow in the back just in case I need to adjust it. So as you can see, I'm gonna need to adjust it because it's coming to the back. All right. And there we go. We got a snack basket. Everything's secure. Nothing's moving. Nothing's shaking. And it will go just like that. So I hope y'all like this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you please comment, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank y'all so much for your love and support once again. And we'll see you on to the next video.